Hey there, Slutties, it's Sammy, and I got some news for you. The inaugural Exotica Minneapolis is taking over the Minneapolis Convention Center June 26th through the 28th, and trust me, this one is coming in loud, proud, and absolutely unforgettable. Step inside a full-blown playground of pleasure, curiosity, and connection. Jaw-dropping live stage shows that keep your eyes glued and your pulse racing. Eye-opening seminars where you might just learn something deliciously new. And of course, an interactive dungeon built for exploration with consent and boundaries always front and center. And of course, the chance to meet your favorite adult stars, adult legends, and creators up close and personal. And yes, as always with Exotica, the staple of the convention that we love so much, Ladies Free Friday. So grab your crew, make it a night, and let it spiral into stories you'll be telling months from now. Lock in your tickets before they disappear at exoticaexpo.com. Can't wait to see you at Exotica.
No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut. No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut.
Hey there, Slutties, and welcome to the neighborhood. Come on in, shoes off, pants off, inhibitions at the door. This is the Suburban Slut Podcast, your home for kinkery, for sluttery, for fuckery, and everything in between. I am the Pharaoh Delight himself, your fantastico SammieSwitch. So, why don't you slide on in and let's get going, shall we? Yes, it is a new day, it is a new week. The sluttery has not stopped. Oh, if you had any fathomable idea of all the goodies and treats I've been gathering for my boys, girls, theys, thems, my favorite slutties, it's a lot. There's a lot of coming. And I'm so glad to be able to bring this show to you. I'm so glad to have interviews and content and all the goodies to bring to you. So, before we get into the meat of the show, let's get the fun stuff out of the way. Of course, we got to do our plugs, we got to do our advertisements, and then we get a little more comfortable, shall we? I'd really like that. As long as you consent to getting comfortable with me. What should we talk about? Well, first up, off the bat, of course, Exotica Minneapolis, the inaugural Exotica Minneapolis is taking over the Minneapolis Convention Center June 26th through 28th. And trust me, this one is coming in loud, proud, and absolutely unforgettable. Yes, this is Exotica's first foray into Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And of course, I'm from Chicago, so us in Minnesota, we don't get along great. But we're going to put our sport rivalries behind us and have a great fucking time. This time around, it is the first Pride Month Exotica Expo that I'm aware of. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. SuburbanSlutPodcast@gmail.com. But yes, with June being Pride Month, there's no better place to celebrate, to connect, and exist fully than inside the Spark community inside Exotica. And of course, that's where you'll find the Suburban Slut Podcast. Of course, that's where you're going to find SammieSwitch. So come out to Exotica, come out to Spark. Please, 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 let's show up and show out for Exotica and make this an absolute must-happen again event. Of course, you can get your tickets at exoticaexpo.com. If you have any questions or need help, I'm here for you. Boys, girls, they, thems. Sammy Daddy's here. SuburbanSlutPodcast@gmail.com or message me on any of the socials. You know I love to be accessible to you, and you know I love to help. So please, by all means, do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Now, the plugs for the show is a little changed up now. We've made some adjustments. We've updated some things. So I know you guys normally skip through the plugs. Yeah, oh, God, I didn't. The one thing that's consistent is I still didn't turn my phone off. I'll make it up to you. I promise. I'll be a good boy. Now it's on silent. Let's try this again. So how can you support the show and grow the neighborhood? Well, of course, like finds like, and this is where like can find like. Sadly, we have shut down the Patreon. I am so thankful to the people that supported it and the people that showed up. There's a lot of things happening lately, and unfortunately, I'm not able to commit the attention that the Patreon page deserves. So for the meantime, the Patreon is on hiatus. I'm hoping it will come back someday, but for right now, with all the projects and everything going on, we just have to take a break. But I know especially I have to give a special shout out to Javon. They have been one of the longest time supporters of the Patreon. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking the show. And I absolutely did notice, every month, I'm like, there was Javon. So you were seen, you were heard, my friend. Your support was felt. So thank you so much. Where else can you find the show right now, though? Well, Fansly and OnlyFans, SammieSwitch, the number 4U. Yes, I am journeying into content creation of the adult nature. So feel free to follow me on any of those socials. More probably to come, but for right now, those are the two. I do have content on those socials for purchase. My goal is to get the socials, or the content creator outlets up and running to where I don't want to do pay-per-view. Just like the Patreon, I just want to do a flat fee a month. You get videos, you get photos, direct messaging, all that stuff for one low price. That's the goal. I know it's going to take some time. I'm working on it, but we will see. But for right now, if you want to go follow me on Fansly or OnlyFans, SammieSwitch, the number 4, the letter U, and that's how you get me. Now, of course, for the podcast, of course, we love to support the show. We love to show our love for the show. So head on over to suburban-slut-podcast.myspreadshop.com. You can buy hats. You can buy tank tops. You can buy football tees. You can buy, well, not panties yet. Working on that. Baseball hats, tote bags. The Suburban Slut Podcast censored and uncensored logos are available on all merchandise over there. So please, again, suburban-slut-podcast.myspreadshop.com. Especially with summer around the corner. What a great time to buy some Suburban Slut merch and show your love on vacation. You can also send me pictures, and please, by all means, tag me. Tag. And, of course, Instagram. We're still live on Suburban Slut Podcast. The podcast page Instagram is thriving. A great community for all slutties to come join. And X on Twitter has now changed over to SammieSwitch for you. I will also, of course, be supporting the podcast, obviously. Just switching over the X Twitter to more the content creator side and the Instagram more the podcast. But, of course, dirty, filthy memes on all of them. And I'm there for connection. So please feel free to say hi. You can also find me on FetLife, good old SammieSwitch. Always there, trying to get more active with folks like Elgin Munchers and all that jazz. You'll stay tuned for that. Facebook, SammieSwitch, and the podcast page, Suburban Slut Podcast. And guess what? How many weeks? I wish I had a historian of the show. It feels like weeks. We've been talking about once we hit a certain number, we can do lives. Baby girl, baby boy, baby them, baby thems. Baby they, sorry, said thems twice. We hit it. We have now the official numbers to do lives on Facebook. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to whip up some Q&A stuff, AMAs, all that jazz. Coming soon. Stay tuned. Yes, more to come there. More to come, you perverts. And on YouTube, yes, I have been pleasantly surprised about the turnout on YouTube. I am so sorry that it took me so long. Please go watch, share, smash that like button, smash the subscribe, whatever. Just get to smashing. Find us over on YouTube, Suburban Slut Podcast. And of course, always, every week, my slutties, I want to hear from you. I want to play with you. Email me your thoughts, your confessions, your questions. Send me a game to play. I'll play it live on the air just for you. Send that over to suburbanslutpodcast@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Now for the promotions, of course. Hey, who likes save a little money while you're having fun being a slut? Lovense. One more time, take it back. Lovense, the best vibes you can get in and out of the bedroom. What's better than sneaky vibes making you quiver and squirm? It's getting $10 off your purchase thanks to the Suburban Slut Podcast. Find our link for the coupon on the Suburban Slut Podcast link tree. Follow that to make your purchase and get $10 off. Cannot pass that by. Please, go get your love on. And STD Hero, of course, my slutties, quick reminder. Summer's around the corner. We have conventions. We have play parties. We have raves. You want to know your status before you go. It's called being I was going to say reasonable. No, a responsible. I was close. I want you to be a responsible slutty. You need to know your status. It's very important. It's being a responsible slutty. And that information is very important to share with all your play partners. So let me share this with you. Go to my BLS, the letter MYBLS.com. Use code SUBURBAN for 10% off your order of your STI screening kit. Tell them Sammy sent you. Stay safe, stay informed, and of course, stay slutty. Well, boys, girls, theys, thems, this week's episode is going to be mainly focused on my dearest friend, Leigh Steele. We bonded over breakfast at Exotica. They loved my breakfast sandwich making style. And of course, hello. Just this, I cannot begin to give this beautiful woman her flowers. Leanne, gorgeous, funny, fit, funny, easy on the eyes, obviously deeply in love with me. As expected, I can't turn it off, but it's great. She is my slut muffin, I am her slut biscuit, and together we make a slutty breakfast. So please enjoy. We had a great sit-down chat. We are both chatty whores, so of course it's lengthy. So this whole episode is going to be dedicated to my girl, Leigh Steele. Hustlers to Housewives, please listen to her podcast, follow their page, their socials. Of course, links will be everywhere, because that's what we do, sluts lift up sluts. But before we get to the interview, I'm not going to dine and dash. I'm not going to just say, here's all these plugs, love ya, bye-bye. I'm better than that. So there are two things to talk about. Number one. Hitting my desk. You slutties know I love giving you content. I love giving you interviews. I love sharing creators with you. And with Exotica Minneapolis around the corner, with me finally fully recovered from Exotica Chicago, and recently screened and recently clear of all STIs because I'm a responsible slutty. Let's get a breed in. No, anyways. Here's what is coming up in the next 2 months for the Suburban Slut Podcast. I have one lucky guy and Honey Butter from One Lucky Guy coming onto the show. Cannot wait to talk to Phil and hear all about his great production company. The legend Sika will be coming. And fun side note, I get to interview her on my birthday at the end of the month. Cannot wait for it. I'm so excited to be able to sit down and just listen to her tales and her stories and her wisdom. Cannot wait. Yeah, May 31st is my birthday. If anybody wants to send a gift or whatnot, of course, Amazon wishlist, suburbansubpodcast@gmail.com, Cash App, whatever. You want to send me coffee? I'll take coffee. If you want to send me a physical gift, DM me. I will absolutely give you my address. I trust my slutties. So just saying, May 31st, the slutty Gemini you love and adore. Back to the roll call. We also have Richard Pacheco, dirty, dirty boy from the 80s. I'm trying to get into his book before I have him on the show. He was kind enough to give me a full copy. Full copy. You get what I mean. So I am going to try to get into that book, hopefully in time before our interview, so I can ask more in-depth questions on that. So stay tuned for Richard. Sweet Butterfly, I will be recording with them this week, I believe. They had an amazing post on Twitter, so go to Twitter/X, SammieSwitch for you. They did an amazingly hot cupcake National Day. Ooh. I cannot wait to taste her cupcake very soon, next month at Exotica, Minneapolis. Yes. We also have Zcash, V, the roller girl. Oh, we had a great conversation today. I adore them so much. Unfortunately, they know how much I'm into them, and I feel like they kind of use that against me in a good way, but also V. Stay tuned for that. I just interviewed Elgin Munchers and Brian and Haley, who are supporting the annual Kink Expo that is coming up. That content is coming up shortly. Can confirm the Suburban Sub Podcast will be at the Kink Expo all weekend long. I will be interviewing people on site. I'll be the liaison, as you can say. You need to know where the pool is? I will show you where the pool is. Don't be so silly. You need to see where this is? I will show you. Come take my hand. I will show you. Thank you. More to come on that. Also, Holly, my girl Holly, I am going to text you after I'm done recording tonight from Sweetly Sexy Toys. Sassy Toys. I said it wrong. Damn it. I say it wrong every time. Haley, so sorry. Sweetly Sassy Toys. She'll be coming on soon. And of course, I had when we started doing interviews, and I know they're going to get mad at me for gushing. They don't like this. I'm going to keep it as simple as I can. When I first started doing interviews for this show, the very first person I had on my list last year was Rain DeGray. I appreciate their art, their wisdom, their education. Yes, big tits, blonde hair, gorgeous. They say this, so this is their quote. So I was able to have an interview with them this weekend. It was everything I imagined, and that will be coming shortly. I think it's only right that it's almost... I'm going to try to save that for my birthday episode because it really was a treat. It was just awesome to be able to interview them. And the fact that they gave me their time, their energy, and we had such a great conversation. And spoiler alert, we were sidetracked. Chaos Gremlins. We get so sidetracked. But they will be coming back on the show. There's so much more I want to talk with them about. So we already teased it that eventually once, and Rain is a very busy person. So they will be back someday. But yes, stay tuned. That is going to be my birthday episode, is me and Rain DeGray. I fucking loved it. It was so awesome. Okay, that's enough gushing. They don't like it when you gush. So thank you, Rain, for giving me your time. So yeah, that's everything. And I'm still trying to get more interviews and more content because I know you guys, girls, theys, and thems enjoy it. I'm thankful you enjoy me and my silly little show. So yes, please stay tuned for more. One more thing before we get to the interview. I know you love hearing my chaos and my debauchery. I had another grinder fail. Oh my God. So let's be honest. I shared one a few months ago. That was pretty bad. So, and here's the one I'm going to share tonight. And oh yes, throwback, rewind. Cody, pleasure chest sex educator, the good pup. They're a very, very adorable pup. I was able to reconnect with them. The ones that we lost the interview with at Exotica, and we just we're going to get a sit-down interview in the books. But we talked about trauma. And so this isn't all fun and games. I had a recent grinder hookup. I don't know why they call them dates. They're hookups. And I was talking to the person, and they're like, hey, can you come over here? I had a few drinks tonight. I'm like, okay. I'm mobile, and I'm very versatile. So I head over there. And, you know, they went on about, I've been trying to connect with you for so long. I'm like, hey, I try, man. Grinder is a lot of work, and it's fucking frustrating sometimes. It really is. So, you know, I apologize. I'm like, hey, I know you might have reached out. I'm sorry. I get lost in the mess. You know, when I'm on Grindr, I'm looking for something right now. So, they called me Terry. And I was like, oh, that's not my government name. And that's also not my fucking performer name or persona, whatever you want to call it. It's like, okay, whatever. And I was like, hey, you might have to use the bathroom real quick, you know, drive, liquids. And he shows me the bathroom, and we just stand there awkwardly for a minute. And I finally had to say, yeah, so I'm going to go to the bathroom now. I'll meet with you out there, okay? And they went in for this very awkward kiss. And, oh, I'm getting a little choked up as I talk about it. All I could smell was whiskey. And all I could taste was whiskey. And I am a recovering alcoholic. I do not drink anymore. I don't like it. And, you know, I've kissed partners that had drinks, and it was fine. No big deal. The response I got is this guy had been drinking a lot of straight whiskey. And that's a different taste. You can have a drink and kiss me. It's fine. But I was triggered really hard. And I know I haven't shared this side of me, but yes, I don't drink. I am almost 11 months sober now. Not for me. Hey, and if you want to drink around me, that's fine. Do you? It's okay. I'm just not going to drink, and that's my choice. So this guy, the taste and the smell was a lot. And he was clearly pretty drunk because, again, calling me Terry. It's not my name. He did it multiple times. And he started repeating himself. And I started getting triggered because, fuck, I went down memory lane. I did that same shit during my drinking career. And you start getting a little pushy, and it's not cool, and it's not good. I tried giving him the benefit of the doubt multiple times. And it was not good. I was very triggered. It was a new trauma response. Because whiskey was my jam. So I think that was the difference in kissing other partners that had a few drinks compared to someone who, if I put a lighter to his mouth, probably would have blown fire. And he wanted to keep kissing, and this was the hard part. I constantly stopped him. I couldn't fucking do it. And he would sort of say, I want you to have a good time. And I'm not being a dick. This was how he sounded. Terry, I just want you to have a good time, and maybe we could do this again. I'm like, it's all right. Let's just move on. What would you like to try now? And it just went south from there. I tried bottoming, horrible experience. I'm treading lightly here. It was aggressive, borderline forceful, and not well lubricated. And just for those that follow my socials, I try to find the humor in the dark times. It's what I do. It's how I handle my traumas. I got a slice of cake and some hemorrhoid cream, and I shared a picture on socials and said, treat yourself. And yes, I did, because I deserved that cake. I love cake. It's really good. And yeah, just my bottom was raw. And then I'm trying to leave, and I see the whiskey bottle, and I'm just like, fuck, I need to get out of this house. I just needed to take care. I needed to protect myself. I wasn't in danger of drinking. Let me make that perfectly clear. Nothing will put me in danger of drinking because I will leave the situation. And I was just like, all right, bro. Hey, text me sometime. And he was like, do you want some gas money? I'm so sorry. The night wasn't fun. I'm like, you know what? I said, sure. If that's going to make you feel better, I'll take gas money. Thanks. And I took $8 and I was like, deuces. He gave it to me. I didn't, grab it, but he gave me $8 for gas. It was a hard fucking time for me. I haven't felt triggers from drinking in months, to be honest, since almost last year. Sobriety for me is strong. It's not questionable or waverable. But man, was I not having a good fucking time. And I wish he would have been honest. I will say this. He said he had a few drinks. And then when I got there, it changed to he'd been drinking all day. If he would have told me he'd been drinking all day, I fucking would not have gone. Because I'm not going to jeopardize my sobriety. I'm not going to jeopardize my health and all that for some dick. Not going to happen. So yes, that was my bad grinder hookup. And I shared a lot of personal stuff right there. So boys, girls, Leighs, thems, my slutties, you're my people. Listeners of the show, you are my people. You are my group. I will stand up for you. I will stick up for you any day of the week. I feel safe sharing that information with you today. And thank you for allowing me the space to share that information with you. So we talked about what's coming up. We shared a personal story. We got to end on a high note. Leigh and fucking Steele. I'm going to play that interview for you next. And I'll come back and close us out. But in the meantime, pull up a chair, pull up a couch, and let's get fucking sexy with Leigh and Steele from Hustlers to Housewives.
All right, my slutties, gather round. Let's talk about something that should be just as routine as asking for consent. I'm talking about getting tested. I've teamed up with Better Life Science to bring you STD Hero, an at-home testing kit that makes taking care of your sexual health ridiculously easy. No awkward waiting rooms, no side eyes, no killing the vibe. Just you, your space, and total privacy. STD Hero lets you test from home and send your samples to a certified lab with secure results delivered straight to you. It's discreet, it's simple, and honestly, it's hot when you know your status. And knowing your status means you can keep things slutty with everyone you're playing with and keep your partner safe too. You can choose from a range of options, including the Ultimate STD Hero Panel, which screens for chlamydia, gonorrhea, trichomoniasis, MGen, Hep B, Hep C, HIV 1 and 2, and syphilis. They also offer individual testing for HPV and herpes. And if you're making sexual health part of your regular routine, which boys, girls, theys, thems, you really should, STD Hero offers a subscribe and save option so you never fall behind on your testing. So whether you're stacking bodies, exploring new kinks, or just being the responsible baddie I love, make testing part of your routine. Be an informed and responsible slut and head over to mybls.com, that's mybls.com, to grab your kit today. And also, as a special promotion, please use our new discount code SUBURBAN for 10% off your order today. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay slutty.
Tonight, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome back to the neighborhood and host Leigh Steele from Hustlers to Housewives. Podcast hosts interviewing your favorite stars we all masturbated to from the day, former mistress of Minx Manor and Playboy TV, and my personal favorite random meet at Exotica Chicago, Leigh Ann. Thanks so much for coming over again.
Thank you for having me. I had the best time on the game, and I'm assuming I'm going to have a good time now. You're just always fun. You're so
I try
pleasant.
to be.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And it was funny too, because I was thinking our relationship is very complex because we started off technically on a breakfast date.
Yep.
I've seen you naked.
Yep.
I think you've seen part of me naked. I don't know if it's on my socials somewhere. We had people over for a game night.
Mm-hmm.
We've never cuddled. We've never had sex, but this relationship has been so, we did all this stuff before and now it's just like, now we're just old buddies.
Now it's just really we got to consummate the whole friendship, and then it's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
New
I think it's
Jersey,
solid
maybe.
anyway.
I was going to say, I'm like, I think it's pretty good. We fucking talk. Slut Muffin.
Yeah. My little slut biscuit.
Mm.
My sleaziest slut biscuit.
I will take that. That's a fucking compliment.
Yep.
I should put that on a sticker.
SammieSwitch, the sleaziest slut biscuit
SSB.
in the Midwest. Well, because you're central, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Midwest. Yeah. Illinois.
Midwest. I like it.
All right. Fuck yeah. All right. And we're going to be making some stickers this weekend.
And trophies.
Right. But of course, even though we're old friends, you're still kind of new to the show. So we're going to do our famous round of foreplay, a little tease before we go on to the full interview. So, of course, Leigh Steele, do you consent and want to play with me?
I do.
And of course, every time slutties, boys, girls, theys, thems, consent is key. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. Right off the bat, number one. I don't even have these numbered. I feel like I should. It's just like bullet points, but I'll figure it out someday. Favorite pizza topping combo?
Margarita. Like
That's a new one.
tomato and definitely tomato and basil.
I was gonna say that's the one with the sliced tomatoes, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm like, wait. No, it's just you take a margarita, dump it on it, fold it up. It's good stuff.
Yep, there you go.
Now, for you, what is something that would you consider, you can go recent or all time, but what's like one of the hottest things someone has ever said to you that just completely buckled your knees?
Oh.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites.
Made me buckle my knees.
Like for me, my go-to one I always love to say is I was having sex with someone's partner and they said, fuck, your shoulders look really good while you're fucking my wife. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. It's always those random ones for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I'm usually the one saying the shit in bed.
You are a talker. This is true.
Yeah. I mean, I've had,
Right? Oh my God, I stumped you.
You did, actually.
Holy shit. This is a first. Well,
It is.
I assume
So it
I
is.
mean, you have plenty of stock. It's like, fuck, I gotta pick one now. Shit.
I had someone once tell me that they want to know if I taste as good as I look. And
Ooh.
if I moan, how the fuck did they say it? If I taste as good as I look, and if I moan, um,
I mean, you had me on the edge of my
as
seat already with the
pretty
taste.
as as pretty as it was a whole thing, but
Yeah.
but they got me with the whole pretty in taste. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was, I was like, huh, well, let's go find out.
I mean, that's what I would say. Be like, well, we can go find out real quick. Come on.
Yeah, no, and it's what's weird is, so for me to say things to me, pretty, I don't always take everything that somebody says to heart, or to think
Yeah.
that it's gonna be like real sexual. But I
Mm.
do believe that when we were making out, she said that, and I was like, oh, okay.
Ooh, and during a makeup, that's a bonus point there. Like the whole pull away, kind of whisper into your
Yep,
ear.
that's what it was.
Mm. Okay. There we go. That definitely fucking woo.
Yeah, I want to know if
Yeah.
you taste as good as you look.
I tried that move once and I sometimes you don't get in your head. But I remember it was the same scenario. Like I was making out with someone, I pulled away and my hand was right on their ass. I'm like, I want to play you like a violin. They straight up said, do you know how to play the violin? I was like, oh, nah, that didn't work. Never mind. Because I fucking don't. But I was like, well, I was going to try. And it just the whole fucking mood. Boom.
Like, you know what? I'm a fucking prodigy. Bend over.
Yeah. And just show you. Got a
Yes.
fucking orchestra I'm working with here. All right. So for number 3, the good old 3 sexy wishes. So Genie pops out, however you want to take your genies. And it's 3 wishes that are sexy themed as you see them fit. So your definition of a sexy wish.
My definition of a sexy wish would
Just don't
probably,
ever say money. That's the one thing we always like,
no,
everyone's like, more money. Oh, that's kind of sexy. But no, we're more creative than that. And you are absolutely more creative than that.
no, I think I would want it to be, you know how you have a vision in everybody has that Rolodex that when they close their eyes, and whether you're with someone else or when you're with
Yep.
yourself, you, so I would like to take the 3 common Rolodex
Oh,
dreams, or whatever thoughts,
yeah.
and put those into motion.
You are bold. I've not had someone do that before. Okay. So
So
just
yeah, like, and I would want to know, I want to know what it's like to have a dick for a little bit. Even if it's just for a day, I
that's
would be
new. That's
fucking
new.
everybody. I would be fucking everybody. I would let
Right.
anybody suck my dick.
My God, that would be the same if I had a vagina. I would be like, boys, girls, everyone, line up and get in here. Let's see how this can I squirt? Fuck, I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah. I would even try the apple pie thing
Not
from
too hot
American
though.
Pie.
Not too hot.
No, no, no. Just,
Little cool, little cool.
yeah. I would want to know what it was like to have a dick for a few days. But then, I obviously wouldn't want it for long because it would be sore. That's how much I would fuck.
Unfortunately, that is a downside to men is yeah, after a few times you're like, I gotta tap out. People are like, can we keep going? I can, just not him. You have my mouth, you have my hands. Fuck, I got feet. Just give him a break. He needs to rest.
Yeah, so that would be, yeah, those would be, I would do the Rolodex,
Mm-hmm.
the dick,
Rolodex and dick.
and probably
Rolodeck.
there you go. And probably something that sensory.
Hmm.
I'd want to
Okay.
focus on just feeling that form of sensory, which whatever it was that came up, because it's different every day. Some days you're
Yeah.
really into like listening, some days you're really into
Shit,
actually
that's a deep thing.
touching.
Okay. I like that.
Mhm.
Margarita pizza, original wish answers? Fuck. We're just 3 questions in. Okay. And of course, last but not least, we always like to end on a little honesty. What was the last thing you came to?
By myself,
Mm-hmm.
thinking about this chick that I was fucking around with in South Carolina.
Ooh, Southern Belle. Okay.
But she's not, she's from New York, but she lives there.
Okay, so tough baddie in the Carolinas. Okay.
Yeah, and she does this thing when she's on top of me, riding me, and I really like it. So I was thinking about
Big
that.
fan.
Mm-hmm. Big fan.
Like big fan. Whew,
It
all
was a
right.
really good orgasm too.
I would hope so.
No, yeah, it was.
Yeah. Like with that kind of visual, I'm going,
Yeah. Because then you can hear it. I can hear what she's saying. I can kind of visualize it. Yeah, no, it was good.
And see, that's what I hate. I don't know if it's the tism or what, but my brain, I have to be focusing on something to masturbate. Like sometimes I would just love to like sit back and be like, oh my God, that time was Shane. Let me just close my eyes. But then the second I close my eyes, my brain just ping, 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 like all over the place. So if I'm not like watching a video or laugh at me if you want, a movie on my TV, because I do still collect porn movies. I like it. I don't like downloading and all that. But yeah, without something to actually look at or focus to, I'll just go soft halfway through and be like, all right, let's just fucking go make lunch. I'm done with the day.
I think I have to focus too, because I am like that, where I can't
Yeah,
just I would think most women are. I could be wrong, but I think that we
I could see that.
have to be a little more,
Mentally stimulated to say almost with the whole
yeah,
thought and focusing on
yeah.
that time, dot, dot, dot.
Yeah, because even when I'm fucking, even when someone's like down on me or whatever, like I still have to concentrate on what, I mean, there's a Rolodex going on too, but
Right.
I still have to concentrate on what's going on. And I get in my head and it fucking takes me forever sometimes. I'll get irritated and be like, you know what? No, let's just forget it.
See, I'll sit there and be like, fuck, what I gotta get a target. Okay, I gotta get, is it on the list? Fuck, I don't know if it, I will literally have just side quests in my head, but I'm still present and, having a wonderful time with the sex. But it's
Yeah.
almost like Larry David brain, like in the back of my head, I'm doing something like weird, like grocery shopping or fuck, did I pay that bill? My phone's right there. I wonder if I can. No, I don't do that part. But yeah,
Yeah. I have to sometimes concentrate too.
yeah. It's like, all right, Zen in, focus, lock in, let's go. There. So tell me, so when you aren't being the slut muffin and the platinum baddie that you are, what keeps you entertained and what hobbies do you rock nowadays?
I will be honest with you. Don't think I've ever said this during an interview or to
Mm,
somebody be recorded.
scoop, scoop.
I don't know. I am
Honest.
out of like a few years out of a 10-year relationship.
Oh, right, right.
And when you're with someone for a certain amount of time, you really don't know what you like anymore, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what your hobbies are. Now I'm really focused on being a dog mom. I'm really
Mm-hmm.
focused on being a kick-ass podcaster. I'm
Oh,
focused
yes.
I'm focused on being the best me that I can be in the place that I am in my life. So I'm getting to
Fuck
know
yeah.
Leanne again, and I love it. So all of
Leanne again. That's a
Mhm.
fucking title right there.
I'm getting to know Leanne again, and you know what? This Leanne is different than the other Leanne.
Yeah. No, it's
So
hard. It's May. Oh, it is May. See, I've been separated for a year now, officially divorced 3, 4 months. And it's the same thing, like having to find those hobbies again on my own, where before I had someone to share things with and share hobbies with.
yeah,
But now with my brain, I am absolutely that person that will ask 4 different people the same question. Should I wear this hat? Is this hat cool? Is that hat good? I can't make decisions on my own. And that's what I've been working on this year because it's just me now. So what do I want to do? And sometimes I don't fucking know. I mean, obviously, talk to my friends here, podcasting, and don't want to spoil the next question, but that's coming up soon, my other hobby. But yeah, and people are like, you got to find a hobby, you got to do something. Like, I'm okay. Like, I don't need to find something additional to dump all my energy and time in. Where, the podcasting, I'm sure it takes up a good chunk of time. And I
it
work a full time job, and you have, fur babies. It happens. Like, this just becomes a hobby. And people are always asking me, like, well, why don't you go hang out or go to the bars? I'm like, I got interviews to do. or I got to start working on content or, schedule stuff. So it's definitely a hobby.
I don't think I'm interested in going out anymore. Well, I'm lying.
I can feel that.
So
Situations, yes.
yeah, like there's this drag brunch early dinner thing here once a month.
Oh,
I
it's a
fucking love it.
supper club
Uh,
or
kind
just brunch?
well, it's a restaurant until 4 o'clock, and then they make it into this drag show,
Oh, okay.
and it's themed every month. It's only once a month. It's from 4 to 10. I fucking love it. I'm there at 6. I'm home by 11:30.
Oh, that's the fucking best.
Right? It was definitely for people in their 30s, and I'm not 30, and so 30s and
I
up.
feel you.
Uh, but I don't need to. I don't feel, when she and I first broke up, I honestly, people are like, you got to go out, you got to do this. No,
Yeah.
no, fuck, I do not. Like this is the whole thing. One, I love my own company. I can entertain
Yeah,
myself for fucking hours. I don't need anybody else.
exactly.
And I have, like you said, I have fur babies. My dog keeps me not just entertained, but extremely busy because he's very active. Not
Very,
even as
very.
active as I want to be. He's just active, but it's good because it keeps me up and out of the house and that shit.
Yeah.
I'm okay with just my friends. Like I did find, and you are going to find this too,
Mm.
that the word love and being in love, it doesn't have to be romantic
Nope. Sure doesn't.
because I am so fulfilled
Oh,
with the love that I have in my life from my friends.
that's fucking beautiful. There you go.
So me wanting to be with somebody or I don't need anybody. It's like you're
No.
you're you're in this place in my life because I'm allowing it.
Right.
And let's see where it goes. But all of the love, like you learn how to love yourself and in a completely different way. Not the
Yeah.
self-love, you know,
Yeah, we've been
shit
doing that
that,
part all along.
yeah, not that. But
You're
I'm
dating
learning.
yourself.
Yeah, because I'll go to the movies by myself. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck
I'll go out
yeah.
to eat by myself. I don't give a shit. Well, first of all, people are like, I can't believe you go to the movies by yourself.
Why
Who
do
are
you?
you fucking talking to in a movie?
And if you're talking to me, I'm going to get mad.
Exactly.
A joke every now and then. Okay. But Sammy, what's going Dude, Liam, shut the
No.
fuck up. We paid like $20 to see this movie, dude. Come on.
Yep. We just spent 75 fucking dollars
Yeah.
on snacks and tickets. Shut up and we'll talk about it later.
Right. See, you get it.
I do. So and that aspect, I I I don't want to go out.
Yeah. I mean, I will, but, especially for me, now I live in like northern Illinois, where before I was like 40 minutes from Chicago. Now I'm an hour, 40 minutes from Chicago. And that's where all the fun stuff is.
Mhm.
So for me, especially if someone's like, "Oh, let's go to Boys Town or let's go to Jackhammer," I'm like, "That sounds great, but holy fuck, do I want to do 3 hours of driving
No.
yeah." I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. But here's the one hobby we do have. So this is what I wanted to talk about. So we're both gym nuts.
Yes.
I forget you're early bird or not early bird. I can't remember because I thought I tried to text you at 5 once. Did I?
In the morning?
Yeah. Because that's when I used to go. Now
My
I'm
phone, my
transitioning
phone,
back tonight.
my phone's asleep until 6:30. But I
Okay,
am
so yeah.
usually, but I am early. I'm usually at the gym, I would say between 8 and 10. And I say that
That's a good
because
spot.
it really depends on if my dog goes poop and eats. It's all it all
All dependent on him.
it all depends on him. If I get there late, people are like, "Oh, he didn't poop." I'm like, "No."
Yeah, see, I was the psycho that would get up at 4:30, go to the gym, come home and start work. But now the Planet Fitness out by me is not 24/7. So I'm like, well, fuck. Now I'm back to I get off at 4 p.m. And it's like, okay, I have a 5 hour window to go to the gym, eat dinner, do something to unwind from the day, and then, oh, it's bedtime. This is why I loved going in the morning. Like people are like, how do you get up that early? It's like, well, I want to enjoy my evening.
Yeah. I I do prefer mornings. I was there usually like for my own workout. I've gone as early as 5:30. I haven't gone
There
any
you
earlier
go.
than
Okay.
that. But late wise, I never really liked going late at night. And the vibe is so different.
It is. That was a young man's game. I used to go many, many, many years ago. I would go at 11 o'clock at night with pre workout, and the gym was near empty except for the fucking muscle heads and the douchebags. And I can say this, I don't care. Email and yell me if you want. It's the people with the fucking big ass chains covered in Axe body spray, grunting with like 20 pounds of weight.
Yeah.
Dude, no one gives a fuck what you look like or what you're doing at the gym. I'm at the point I just throw on a hoodie and fucking shorts most of the time now.
Yo, I am the most unsexiest person at the fucking
There
gym.
you go.
I go with baggy sweats, a baggy a baggy sweatshirt or a t-shirt.
Yeah,
And I do keep to myself. Sometimes I wear a hat. It depends on depends on the hair day and what I'm doing with Sal afterwards. But
true.
I also somebody was saying something about, oh, the girls come to because I go to a musclehead gym.
Oh yeah, I
I
miss
still go
those
to a
though.
powerhouse.
Fuck yeah.
So
Respect.
people will say something about how all the girls at the gym go there for attention.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of look down like, yeah, no, no, I'm not
Nah.
coming here for attention. I get it, but I get it because I don't dress like the other girls.
Right.
Like if you're going to stop me and say, you're really attractive, you should blah, 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 blah. First of all, fuck you. You should
Yeah.
not approach me and tell me anything. Like, don't give me any kind of ideas or a job on my
Gym
day off.
advice or oof.
Yeah. So he said, you should dress like other girls. I don't know why you don't. You're so attractive and you have such a nice body.
Fuck no.
And I said, huh. I said, but do you tell the other girls this? No. I said, well, you see, I don't have to then. I don't have to dress like that.
God, the balls on. Well, if he's in a muscle gym too, they're probably tiny, but fuck.
Yeah, I hate shit like that. And some guy walked, it was Wednesday. I walked by and some guy goes, smile. And it's a guy that I,
Nope,
it's a
nope.
guy that I talk to every now and again.
Oh,
It's the
okay,
same.
okay.
Now it's the same people
I
because I
thought
go
that
at the
was a
same time.
random, like, you'd be more prettier if you smiled more, motherfucker. Like,
So, but
no,
I,
no,
but
no.
I, it still rubbed me that same way.
Yeah.
I was
Even if
just
a
going to
friend
fluff
said
it
that.
off. Yeah, Eve, I was going to fluff it off and keep walking away. And I stopped and I was like, no, you know what? Fuck you. So I turned around and I said, you know what? I fucking hate when a guy says that. And he just looks at me like, whoa, why? I said, because what if I'm in thought? What if
Why?
I'm in the game? I'm going to walk around with this weird fucking strange smile on my face? Fuck you. Let's see you walk around
Yeah.
with a smile on your face. Oh, it's just because everybody's, you always seem like you're in a good mood. I said, well, right now I'm fucking not, am I?
I
I'll
was,
never say,
motherfucker, until 10
I'll never,
seconds
yeah,
ago.
I'll never say that again. I said, no, you will not. Not to me anyway.
No.
So I do say shit, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of funny with it. I meant that though. I fucking hate when somebody tells me to smile.
But see, it's
Smile.
that low key hot. It's like you're not trying, you're not got the jiggly butt pants pulled up and the shirt tucked in. You're just you, and it's still hot. So
Thank
there
you.
you go. You're welcome. And see, this year, I will admit to this, I did approach two people at the gym this year because they were really, I felt the vibe. Like I'm very much on vibes. Like clearly you and I at breakfast, like, this is gonna be a good friend. I got this.
Yep.
But these two women, I was like, okay. I went up to them, not together. I mean, it wasn't like that fucking weird. But I went up and I just said, hey, I know it's cliche. I hate to even talk to you during your workout. Is there anywhere you'd be interested in grabbing a donut sometime? If not, I will kindly fuck off.
A fucking donut at the gym. I love you. Go ahead.
See, you gotta be crib. But yeah, both times it was a polite no. But hey, you take 100, Jesus. You miss 100% of the chances you don't take. And I'm like, worst case scenario, it's no. Best case scenario, I'm getting donuts with a hottie. So I'm very aware of like the gym. I know, fuck, who do I have on? I think it was my friend Bowie that used to be on. She would have the same problem is headphones on like this. I know it's audio, but like big fucking headphones. She would go in, mean mugging, and people would constantly tap her. I'm like, you don't tap a motherfucker at the gym. And they're like, hey, you're really hot. And it's like, no, my God, boys, girls, theys, thems. There's polite ways to approach people at the gym and definitely never be a douchebag or give unsolicited advice or any of that. Ugh.
I wear I wear earbuds, but right now for the last I want to say 6 months I've been rocking just the one earbud, and it's only because
Okay.
I was I was charging them and my cat knocked it off the counter and I couldn't find one. But I did like put my phone on, music and put it up to him to see if he
Yeah.
ate it. If there's music coming from him, then I had to take him to the vet, but I didn't have
Yeah.
to take him to the vet because there was no music coming from him. So I haven't found the other one, so I just used the one when I'm at
Oh,
the gym. the only time I use my earbuds is when I'm at the gym. So I forget to buy another pair. So I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta get another one. But they
Right.
do, they'll come up to me and stand there for me to have to like take it out and be like, what?
I know, and then it's something stupid. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Like you interrupted my fucking set for dude. Gym etiquette. That's a whole fucking episode we should do one time. Jesus. Could go on
Right? Yes.
forever.
The do's and don'ts on the gym.
I am that son of a bitch where if I see someone not wipe down their machine, you would probably do it. I could see you doing it. I have to hold my restraint. I want to go up to them and be like, hey, dude, you want to clean your shit up? But
If
I
it's
don't.
all sweaty, I will, because sometimes I'm not sweaty when I get off of it.
Yeah.
So I don't, and not all the time. Always with
But
abs.
like the gym
I don't know
bros
why.
where it's like
Yeah.
dripping down, they just walk away. It's like, oh, fuck you, dude.
Can't do it. And I will say something. And there's a guy
See?
that left, not that I can't lift the plates off of
But it's
the
courtesy
Swiss
though.
machine. Yes, he
Re-rack.
knew that I was waiting for it. So I walked up to him. I said, hey, are you going to take that apart or do you really want me to?
Yeah.
He was just kind of looking at me. He goes, oh, I wasn't. I said, but you are now, right?
Now you're going, there you go.
Yeah.
Or like
So
the assholes that use the leg press and they put 4 plates on each side and walk away. They need to be kicked out of the gym permanently. That shit drives me crazy.
I will go tell them to take it down. I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? There's only one of me. There's 5 of you in one of you. Like,
Right.
go do that. Go do that.
So next time I'll just bring you to Planet Fitness out in Woodstock. You can yell at people for me. We'll make it work.
When I first started working out again after my injury, I joined Planet Fitness because I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, right? Or what
Yeah.
I was going to be able to do. And I didn't want to
Low
spend,
commitment.
yeah, I didn't want to spend 40 bucks on a membership that I wasn't going to really physically be able to go do.
Right.
So I did the 10. I was like, all right. There was a guy, I shit you not, like people who talk about Planet Fitness and some of the things that go down in it, it is a real thing.
Oh, it is. TikTok shows it.
There was a guy, he was, you know how when you're sitting resting in between sets, you just kind of like look around. You're not looking at
Yeah.
anyone specific. You're just like looking around because you're like, I had my music on. I'm just like literally just kind of like
You're
gazing.
waiting for sets.
And I noticed this guy and he's doing Preacher Girls, but he was doing them. I don't know how he didn't throw his back out.
Oh, form. My God. We are turning this
And
into
it was like how hard he was coming up and doing it. And I didn't really say anything. I think I
But
think
I
I
got it
probably
up. It
raised
doesn't
an
matter.
eyebrow. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh. So I looked away and I continued to do it. And I was on my last set and he walked up to me and he
Mhm.
goes, I noticed you watching me. And I was like, I took my earbuds out and I was like, excuse me? He goes, you were
Right.
watching me over there. And it like clicked who it was. And I was like, oh, I said, I didn't realize I was watching you. And he said, but were you impressed? Well, that rubbed
There
me
it
the wrong.
is. Yep.
I said, well, I was impressed you didn't blow your fucking back out doing arms, bicep, no less. You didn't blow your lower back out. The ladies behind me, I didn't know there were 2 ladies working out behind me. They busted out laughing. I guess he tried to stick with them like a couple weeks
See,
prior.
no one's watching you and going like, oh, fuck, I'm wet. I need that. No, that, guys, that doesn't happen. Just write it down now.
Yeah, it does. No, it didn't.
That's the same guys that do like deadlifts with the rounded back. I'm like, oh, you're going to shit your spine out. Have fun.
Yep. I was entertained. I'll say
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and I'll just shake my head visibly. I'm like, oh, fucking people.
I think they think I'm snobby. I'm not. I just want to be left alone.
Yeah. And why is that such a bad thing? That was also something she talked about all the time. Like, I just want to work out. I don't want to sit here and chat. And as much as I love my gym friends, if you see me in the gym, text me later. I want to focus on what I'm doing. And if I get stuck in a 5-minute conversation, I will visibly be angry because I'm like, okay, my pre-workout's wearing off. I still got like 3 sets to do. All right, cool. Yeah, see you later.
We do. Some of the guys and I get into like deep conversations.
Yeah.
So my 45-minute workout will be like
hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm friends with the girls at the front, so they'll sit and talk for a little while. But aside from that, no, I don't want anybody, but I don't like to work out with people because I don't want to talk forever.
No, I used to do CrossFit, and that's all. That was half of CrossFit is just talking. I'm like, okay, all Can we start the next round? Oh, we still got to wait a minute. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, no. And when I have like that woman that I was seeing in
Hmm.
South Carolina came up and she wanted to go to the gym with me. I was like, all right. So
You ain't gonna say no to her.
she said, no, no. I did last time. I was like, no, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to talk. I want you to
Right.
do your shit so I can do my shit and we can get out. Yes, I talk to my friends when you're not there, but it's a different kind of encounter too.
True.
Like I'm trying to get home and get out of everything, including my clothes, as fast as
Well, yeah.
possible when you're here. Let me
It's
just
it's
go and do my workout and come back.
Yeah, then we can shower and get nice and clean after that. See, my ex, we were great at the gym. She was a CrossFit trainer, everything. But when she came to the gym with me, we would literally walk in. All right, see you in an hour. And I would see him. We would never really cross paths. We had our own workouts. And then we left together happy.
I
And I
like
was
that.
like, I'll talk to you on the way home.
I like that.
And she was the same way, but love her to death still to this day. She had the pinnacle like definition of RBF, and she's very well aware of it. She's a genuine fucking sweetheart when you get to know her, but especially at the gym, no man ever came up to her. And I was like, fuck, you got it, girl.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I just have resting silly face because I just never look mad or angry. I'm like, it's just me.
It's also
Oh,
very sweet because you had resting sweet face when I met you at breakfast.
that's just true. That is true. And Broadway, shout out to Broadway. The one name I remember of a random person was fucking Broadway, and he stuck with me.
I keep meaning to text him.
You
Um,
should.
yeah, no, I keep meaning to text him, and every time I'm like, all right, I can do it. I know it's not a good time for him
Okay.
because
That's
he
what I always get
drives.
afraid of too. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he drives. So, but no, he's such a good guy. He really is.
Oh,
He's
he is.
very,
I
he's
saw him the
very
next,
sweet.
I saw him later that afternoon when I was going back to the convention. I'm like, Broadway, what's good?
Yep, he's a good guy. I like him.
Now there was a question there because this is why we're friends. We both just the best side quest. So speaking of the gym, I still want to know this for my personal reasons. What's at least one super embarrassing track on your workout list when you're listening to one earbud?
My one earbud. Super embarrassing. Huh. Um,
You know, there's got to be something. For me, I do a lot of 80s, like, oh, fucking Whitney
yeah,
Houston and
I do too.
I want to dance with somebody is surprisingly good when you're bench pressing.
Probably Anastasia.
Okay, respect,
Because
respect.
I like that kind of shit too.
Throwback to Anastasia.
Yeah.
If
Uh,
she's listening, hey, big fans.
she was so fucking hot. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She was so
Oof.
hot. Yeah, no, I do listen to 80s too. I like really raunchy, old school,
Oh,
like nasty rap, like my neck, my back type shit.
yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You were going like, okay.
Yeah, I like stuff like that when I'm working out. I used to only do, I'm sure as you know, like you did it too, only rock.
Yep. Like,
But
oh,
I
I need the dun, dun,
yeah,
Fred Durst and all that.
AC/DC and all that shit. And to me, AC/DC is the best rock band alive. But
Yes,
I'm not gonna.
AC/DC and Guns N' Roses for gym music. Anytime it comes on, okay, I'm not skipping this.
So, but I'm back to the dance. It
Girl,
keeps
you
me
look good
upbeat.
when you back the thing up.
Yeah, so my playlist is all over the place, but I'll start at Little Kim, Missy Elliott, and
There we go. Okay.
so stuff like that.
I could see that
How many
100%.
licks, that kind of shit. I like that kind of shit.
And see, I've recently been doing a lot of the Spotify, like it's called gym motivation, but it's like those conversations, like when you fall down, what do you do? And it's like gym motivation, like fall down 9 times, get up 10, and I am the storm. It's if you look it up, it's interesting, but it's a good change of pace for me because I'm
Okay.
actually just listening to someone talk to me
All
while
right.
I work out. And most of the time it lines up like, you can do that one more rep, put on 5 more pounds. I'm like, okay, I can get behind this. But
All
then I
right.
go back to my 80s, just fucking queer dancing music. I'm like, this is fine too.
My phone still I still do Pandora and I listen to Miley
Yeah,
Cyrus
fuck
radio.
yeah.
That is Miley Cyrus Radio is probably my favorite station.
Okay.
She has amazing, and Elle King Radio because they have amazing female artists.
Oh, Elle King, America's Sweetheart. I
Yep.
have a few of her tracks on my playlist. Absolutely.
Yep. So Miley Cyrus Radio and Elle King Radio, I enjoy because of the music. So that people can say what they want to say about Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus, whatever. Do I like all of her shit? No, but
No, it's still Miley, though. We get down.
yep.
Let's see. Well, so speaking of, I know we've had conversations before, and I always note I'm like, I want to bring this up on the podcast because this I want to know more about. You've talked to me briefly about the strip club days, how you went from dancer to HBIC. I just want to know tell us more about the days of the strip clubs and being the boss. Just what was it like? I have to know.
I enjoyed both. I have to say that being a boss, you're just a glorified babysitter.
True.
It's the same as if you're dancing, you're just not up there making the money because it's still the
Yeah.
same. It's you're just a glorified babysitter and not
Right.
making
Like
the
Sasha,
money.
you're on stage. Where the fuck are you?
Yep. Yep. Where when you're a dancer, you do the same thing. Like, what the fuck? Where is she? She's late on this set.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of a I was yeah, I was a HBIC even when I danced. I wanted to make
Mm.
because I will give myself this. I don't give a shit how cocky it sounds. I was really good. I knew that when I
Hey.
was up on that stage, there was not one set of eyes that wasn't looking at me.
Nope.
I did all of the
Full
things.
attention.
Yep, all the things that I needed to do. I didn't have to do a whole lot. I was more erotic and sensual, which is like for me, that's what's sexy.
Yeah.
Then like, oh, here's my pussy.
Yeah.
Give me $1.
Ta-da.
Yep.
Make
So
it rain. Let's go.
for me, that's what works.
Okay.
But I was, I've said this on some of my episodes. I was the one that if I liked a song, I would make sure that no one was allowed to listen to that song except me.
Oh, okay.
So the
So like, no,
popular
no, no, no.
song,
That's mine. No
yep.
one else.
When I was in the building, that's not what you couldn't play that unless I was on stage.
I like that because there's absolutely fuck. I can't remember. It was a Admiral Theater in Chicago. We went there many, many years back. It was Halloween. This one girl danced to Living Dead Girl, and I love fucking Rob Zombie, but she embodied that song. Like you could tell that was her fucking song, the way she was moving and into it. Whenever that song comes on, I think of that little green haired girl. That sounded weird. Green haired woman at the Admiral just rocking out that fucking song and making it her bitch.
Yeah. Because music, it was just I felt the music. Like
Yeah.
whenever I was dancing, like I felt what I was dancing to. And you know this from going to the strip clubs, you hear the same fucking song all night long,
Especially the
especially if it's a
popular
new one.
shit. Fuck.
So I paid the DJ extra. Don't play this song for anybody but me.
Nice. So even if they requested, you'd be like,
Yeah.
no.
Be like,
So go
ah,
talk to Leanne, see what answer you get.
can't play it tonight. And then they would kind of look over and glare. I was like, can't play it tonight.
No.
I'll play it.
Like I can, or you could play it tomorrow when I'm not fucking here, but nope,
Yep.
not tonight. It's my
Yep.
song.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, you cannot hear it unless I'm on stage.
Man, oh, I could see that coming from you. Just your exuberance. Is that the right word? Exuberance? Like your aura. There we go. As the cool kids will say, that's your aura. That's when you're farming your aura. Just that's my song and you embody it and just probably used that wrong, but I don't care. It sounded cool at the time.
I like it. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, while researching you, which I did in a, professional manner, I learned all about the Minx Manor. So
Okay.
I read about it. It was way ahead of its time, clearly.
It was.
And it's truly one of the first like creator streamer houses, right? Like one of the first to really get out there.
This is the very first cam house.
Cam house. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I put
Very
streamer house. I'm like, streamer cam. But yeah, it was the first. And
Mhm.
so what was it like there? Because I had a friend before that ran one of those way back in the day in Vegas. So like walk us through. Is it just like every room's just a separate theme, or that's that girl's room and they just cam whatever they want from there? Like you tell us.
There was a set schedule. So
Okay.
in building it, I said that it has to take care of the people on the East Coast too. So because we were
Okay.
in California, chat ran from 12 to 12.
That
So
fucking time difference, yeah.
yes. So because I didn't do a lot of well, I didn't do, dildos and shit like that. I did the
Hmm.
12 to 3. That was
Okay.
that was the softest because out here, on the East Coast, it was a little more of light, a light audience, right? And
Yeah.
as the day went on, 3 to 6 was kind of, a little harder, and then 6 to 9, okay, and then 9 to 12, it's no holds barred because there's a lot of fucking horny people out here, 3 o'clock in the
Hmm.
morning, wanting to
Right.
get the groove on, all that. So there was scheduled chats uh every day of the week, actually. So there were no days off. You had one day off
No,
a week, and everybody
that was
lived
it.
there. Yep. Everybody
Oof.
lived there. It was, you wanted for nothing. You wanted your hair done. We had someone come and do your hair because it was on camera. You wanted a massage.
Oh,
People come because it was on camera. There was a gym downstairs. There was a racquetball court. There was a basketball
god
court.
damn.
No, it was a $10 million mansion.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a $10 million home, and it was $10 million looking girls.
I'd imagine. Fuck.
Yep. We had our own control room, a T1 line, all of that.
Mm.
It was probably one of the best experiences, but the most exhausting experience I've had to date. Because that shit is
Yeah.
exhausting. When we switched over to, so the whole, I noticed with Minx that the girls were getting tired. I was
I'd
even tired,
imagine.
fucking
Just the
exhausted.
burnout.
Yeah. So I was looking for people to fill in. I was not finding the quality of the ladies that were already in the house. So it was very difficult.
Oh.
I sat down, all the investors got paid back. Everybody was like, but they were just like really excited that they were making money and it's still
Yeah.
going. And I said, here's the thing that you're going to hate is I'm closing it. And they're like, no, you can't do that. They're like, why?
Ooh.
I said, the problem is not anything other than you have to know when to leave a party. You have to. I didn't want it to
Fuck,
be,
that's true.
hey, remember when the Minx girls were pretty? Hey, remember when da 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 da
And
da?
look at
I
it
didn't,
now. It's like,
right.
oh,
I didn't want that. I really didn't.
that's a
So,
hard choice to do. Even, I mean, it's the right choice, but still to be like, no, this is it. Like one more week, 2 more weeks, one more month. No, you were like, this is it. We're done.
so they were very upset about it, but I knew that they were going to be upset and try to pull some shit. So I
Hmm.
pulled some shit first and I bought
Oh,
minxgirls.com. So I put cameras. All the girls got their own apartment and they had cameras in their apartment. We all weren't living together. We did something together once a month where
oh,
yeah.
just like bonus stuff almost, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Um, the site was what was well done in anyway. Like when you signed on, it went straight to chat, and then you could go through the rooms. The only place that there wasn't a
Okay.
camera was inside the bathrooms, like where you went to the
Yeah.
bathroom. But the main bathroom, the master bath, which was in my room, I had the master and it had the master bath. There was pan tilt zoom in there. But when you walked into where
Hmm.
the toilet was, you could see the bidet, but you had to walk around to actually go to the toilet and there was no camera in there.
Smart. Okay.
Uh there was night vision. So we would have sometimes, I remember Tiana Kai, she would sometimes have like 1,800 guys just watching her sleep. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah, I know, it was creepy.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I'm being watched as it is, and that's for fucking zero.
So pan tilt zoom, we had a pan tilt zoom in the living room and pool room area, and we had pan tilt zoom in the actual chat and out by the
Hmm.
pool.
Okay.
But the night vision was all the time. It clicked over. I want to say it clicked over to night vision at like 1. And if we all
Fair.
weren't in bed, we'd have to do it by hand.
Oh, okay.
So when we shut it down and all the girls were in their apartment, I have to say, the first time I got up early to
Yeah.
go and check the cameras, to like, it was just second nature to check the cameras and make sure that all of the night vision was on day vision because sometimes it didn't click over.
Oh, and then you get that weird fucking
Yeah, the
ooh.
light. So I woke up And I was like, shit, I don't have to do that. And then the first time that my ex-wife and I fucked around, not at the manor, it was a really different feeling because people weren't
Okay.
watching us fuck. It was
Yeah.
just us. So it was kind of cool. So I switched it over from Minx Manor to Minx Girls and um got in bed with the wrong person. No pun intended with that. It wasn't really in bed, but
Dudum.
yeah, but business with the wrong person. And one night, all of us were in chat, and we had so many of the same fans that came over too. So it was kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And as we're all chatting, the feed changed to something else. We were still in chat, but the video
Yeah.
feed was on
Oh.
way less attractive girls in a not such nice environment that they were living in.
Right.
The dude unplugged us and plugged his own shit in because I wasn't giving him enough percentage.
Wow.
It's okay. I had his FedEx account and I
Mm.
had 3 dogs. They shit a lot. I sent him a whole week's worth of dog shit on his FedEx account to Canada.
International shit. Okay.
Hmm. So that was my last my parting goodbye for him. Like his parting was fuck you, and mine was like, yeah, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, you were smart enough to know like when the getting's good, it's like, all right, this is where we need to exit. Let's just do it.
Yeah, it was hard. Nobody really wanted it to happen, but you have to
No.
know when to walk away. You have to know when to leave a party, not when you're sloshy drunk and everyone's going to remember that you were the last one out and the drunk one or whatever. So
Yep.
with something like that, I didn't want us to be remembered as remember when. Just
Right.
remember. Just
But man, remember when
remember.
it was really good and then just
Yeah. So those
it's
those kind of things.
yeah, and am so fucking guilty of puppy mode where like I'll be really into something and it's like, well, we should stay longer or let's just re-up or like I want the party to keep going. And my ex-wife's be like, Sammy, it's time to go. Come on. But no, one more hour. And yeah, the one time she did, the one time she's like, all right, you're gonna learn tonight. Go. Keep going. I was like, oh, really? I definitely made an ass of myself, and that's all we will say. But that was a learning lesson. Like, yeah, you really do need to know when to leave. Party's over for us. We're just gotta go.
Yep. So I
So see,
did
at
that.
least you're smart. I get lost, and I'm like, let's just have all the fun and no responsibilities. Come on.
It was a great time, but
Yeah,
it was also everybody was just beat.
right.
And if we're
So,
mentally and emotionally exhausted, you're not going to get the same shit. Like guys would even say,
no,
because they watched us so much, they would even know like what kind of mood we were in
like,
just
oh, Leanne's cranky. Fuck that. No.
without me even talking though, just by watching the
Yeah.
camera, they would know.
So just your overall body language, just the way you moved and acted, like, something's not right.
Yep. And they would ask you in chat, "Hey, are you okay? You seem this today or you seem that today." And like, yeah, no, everything's fine, just tired.
Yeah, just tired when it's like, all right, how much time do you got? Pull up a fucking chair. Let's go.
3 hours was way too long to chat.
Yeah.
Way
Oof.
too long. And honestly, I've said this in other episodes. I started to be like, "Ah, I gotta fuck her today because my ex-wife and I did this
Right?
together. And, because it was clockwork,
Did you
and I
say
could
cockwork or clockwork?
okay, clockwork, but clockwork.
Yeah.
Like it happened the
Cunt
same
work, gotta go.
time every day.
Yeah. It definitely takes the fun out. I mean, it's still, you can be madly in love or madly passionate about someone, but fuck, it's like, all right, 3 o'clock, come on. Where
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, I want you right now. Let's go behind this door. Very different vibes, especially after a while of having to do it. It's like, all right.
It was. Okay, we start at noon. All right, so about 2:15,
Hmm.
we'll start to fuck around and you like I'll hear a certain thing. I'll know, all right, she's about to get off. And
Yeah.
after, there's a certain at first I was like, ah, no, I can't like really get off because the guys in the
Mm.
control room are paying attention, like all that shit. And after a while, you just
Oh,
don't give a fuck. You're there. Excuse me. You're there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get off. I at least,
like, fuck it.
yeah. So after a while, you just say fuck it and do it.
There you go. Just roll with it.
Yes, we
Let's
did.
see. So So now this is also one I have to know about because I am a child of the 80s. So I grew up with the 90s cable boxes, the late 90s, where, dude, your dad's got fucking Playboy TV channel. It's like, yep. So you were on Playboy TV, yes?
Yes, when they made their own content back in the day.
Hmm.
When it really was softcore.
Yes.
When
So
it
I
really was.
I used to work for many video stores back in the day, like record stores and stuff. And I absolutely remember like the Playboy TV, VHS cassettes. And even back then, like the Penthouse ones, people would buy them. It's like, no, you're gonna see very soft. This is very soft. We're in a goddamn mall, dude. What kind of videos do you think you're buying at Camelot Music?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, from Sex Court to their own movies.
Yeah.
Sex Court was a lot of fun. Julia Strain, I don't know if anybody remembers her, but she was probably one of, and Alexandra Silk. But Julia Strain was probably one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen in your entire life. Like she
Hmm.
took my breath away when she walked in. She was like
Really? That's
6'7".
strong. Just
Yeah. I looked up and I was like, oh my fucking God. My ex-wife was like, are you serious? I'm like,
yeah,
yeah,
motherfucker,
I'm
look at that.
actually serious.
Yeah.
I have eyes. I don't want to go marry her, but I have eyes, and I am going to say that she's probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
So that's a strong Google recommendation right there. Okay.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
had them on your show yet, or
She passed away.
so that's a no?
Yeah. Alexandria Silk, I would love for her to come on because I actually worked with her and Luke Wilder a couple of times, and I enjoy them.
Oh,
They're really nice people.
yeah.
I just we haven't like really caught up. Scotty
Mm,
Schwartz knows them too. So I was talking to him. I'm like, I have their number. We have yet to connect.
yeah.
They were great people, and I had so much fun doing Playboy movies.
I can't even imagine.
It was a lot of fun. It was fun back then. I mean, I'm sure it's fun today, but it's just very different. It's a very different animal.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, not in
No,
a
no.
just it's just very different.
Yeah. My God, I still remember buying like Playboy movies on fucking what was it Jones Space Link or AT&T cable back in the day when
Yep.
was not supposed to until my mom finally figured out how to put a fucking passcode on that shit. I was like, damn it.
Remember it would come in all like
The squiggles.
yeah, yeah, blurry.
I'm not even gonna lie, Leanne. I absolutely was that kid back in the day. Like, okay, okay, time it out. Like you're stroking, like, okay, I'm really close, but I want something to finish to. Oh my God, that was a tit. Go, go, go. And come to that one random tit or like actual vagina you would see. But yeah, I remember the scramble days. Oh, and kids will never know. They'll never know nowadays how hard we had it. I know this is like our walking a mile to school and snow and all that, watching scrambled porn and waiting for that one perfect alignment.
Yeah. Yep. The shit was crazy, but fun. But fun.
Yeah.
I've had a great time in the industry. I know a lot of shit happens, and I've said this before and other episodes and to other people, but a lot of shit does happen. Like more I'm finding out talking to some of my guests. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, that really happens? Unfortunately. But there are people, myself being one of them, that has had a great time.
Oh, absolutely. I
I
can
have
imagine.
I have no regrets. I don't. I have no regrets.
Yeah.
I can't even find one. Like the thing that I regret is being married and in the industry.
Being married in an industry. Yeah.
But aside from that, no, I have no regrets.
Nice. And I know also one of the movies I came across. So you were featured in Sexual Intentions. First of all, that popsicle, very lucky, very lucky. That scene. Oh, hmm. But yes, there's a question there. I always get sidetracked because that was a very, very intense movie. What was your experience and memory shooting that though?
It was pleasant. So I like the guy that I did the
Hmm.
scene with. It's not what people thought it was because
Oh,
they had like my ex-wife and I, we did our scene, and believe it or not, it's a closed set when you did those. So
okay.
they would just let us go. They didn't like really say, okay, stop and turn this way or turn that way. They would just let us go. But for the
Nice.
boy-girl scene, their junk is in a pouch, so we don't even see it, right?
Oh, right, right. Okay. I
And
didn't think about that.
it's looking like I'm like kind of kissing his upper thigh to make him look like I'm giving him a blowjob.
Right.
and
The
head to the side.
illusion.
Yeah. So it was all that. And it was that scene, if it took 5, 10 minutes to do, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It was super quick, and it was a closed set, so it wasn't like a whole bunch of people watching and seeing if you were gonna what you were gonna do. He
Right.
was super professional. He didn't get a hard on. Like there was nothing.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
See, and I've heard of the pouches. I just, I mean, if I had someone like you, even by my thigh, and my stuff was in a pouch, like my hat's off to those actors. I would not be able to be like, okay, fuck, I'm hard. Sorry. Like, yeah, that was absolutely a fucking skill and a talent back then to be able to control yourself that strongly.
He did. He was great about it. He was
Yeah,
really
a
professional.
gentleman.
A few times I saw him at the gym. I used to go to Gold's Venice, and a few times I saw him at
Ooh,
the gym,
okay.
and he was just always super nice and polite,
Yeah,
and never. I don't have anybody. I know that there were people who may have been talked to a certain way on a set or treated a
yeah.
certain way on a set, but I have to say I was not. I mean, and I also, I don't, I looking at me, I'm not the one to come for.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not fucking with you.
So I don't have those kind of experiences,
Yeah.
but I know that they happened. It was all, but it was, we had to go through the, you had to go through, you know, trying out for it, reading the part. You had to
The old
go,
casting sessions,
yeah, yeah. We had to go through all
the
of that.
lore of the black couch.
Yep, yep. And then they made you, because at first, my ex and I, we were features and we
Yeah.
featured as French Kiss Duo. But when you do shit for
Mm,
Playboy, you have to
yeah.
have a real name. So I couldn't use Lissa Luck, right?
Oh, that's a good fucking name, though.
They wouldn't let you because it's
No?
clearly a stage name. So I was like, you know what? People are going to see that it's me. Who gives a fuck? Let me just use my name. I so I use my real name.
Right. You're at
And
that point, fuck it.
at that point, if you're watching Playboy and you're like, oh my God, that looks like Leanne, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for buying.
Yes. Thank you
We
for
don't get
buying.
any
I
money
hope you
for it.
enjoyed your time.
Yes, we don't get any money for it, but thank you for buying because that brought my popularity up with that casting company
Yeah.
to get more work.
So you don't get, oh, what the hell are they called? The checks.
The
Fuck.
royalties.
Royalties. Because I
No.
know there's some like old school actors from the 80s that will do TikToks like, oh, let's see what we get in royalties today. And it's like $4, $1. I'm like, fucking Hook, the guy that was in the Peter Pan movie, Rubio,
Hmm.
he does it. And it just, it shocks me. I'm like, dude, that was a fucking Disney movie. And this is the royalty. I'm like, and you don't really realize, like, yo, if someone buys a movie for $4, I mean, and most movies are streaming nowadays, like, the math of how that works and breaks down, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, no, we didn't get any. When you sign, you can't use even doing pictures, you're
Yeah.
allowed one picture. You're not allowed to
Hmm.
use anything that they used for, yeah, no,
So
you can't.
Playboy had it on lockdown.
Yes, they did.
Hmm.
Yeah, so no royalties, no nothing.
Interesting.
Just to be able to
So,
say you did it.
right. I
Yeah,
was a
just feel,
Playboy girl.
yeah, that's really all it boils down to.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know the industry has changed immensely from, I mean, even looking at the 80s, 90s, 2000s to even today. So tell me, is there something you miss from the old days? And also, is there something that you're glad is fucking gone?
Uh, I think I miss the in-person interactions
True.
with
I
meeting
mean, I'm
people.
thankful for Zoom, but yeah,
Right.
talking to you face to face, hell of a difference. Absolutely.
So I think I miss that. I think I miss the creativity that went into, like, the movies were actual movies. They
Yeah.
they
Had
weren't just
plots and everything.
they weren't just scenes, right? You
No.
had a scene in this movie, but this was the scene that fit the movie. Like it fit
Yes.
the direction that it was going in. It wasn't just the knock on the door and the pizza guy.
Right.
I'm not saying that I was the most incredible actress, but
Still, you had
but
something to work with.
it was fun. It was fun, and it wasn't. and you had to know how to do something. It wasn't, you didn't just show up. And I'm not saying that that's how easy it is. People just show up and be like, all right, let's fuck.
No, no,
But
no.
but there are people who just show up and fuck, you
Yeah.
know? I think that as unpopular as this statement is going to be, I
Mm.
think Gonzo changed all of that for everybody.
Wow. Okay.
I think that
Fair.
I think that is what changed. And again, it's probably I'm probably not going to be the most popular person after saying that.
No, but it's true though.
That's how
100%.
that's how I feel. And I
It was a
really
different experience, like watching a movie where it's like, oh, now it's 2 hours of cum shots. Well, fuck, why do I need to watch the movie then? I can watch this.
yep. And it's not broken up. It's literally just broken up into fuck scenes. There
Yeah.
isn't any more soft core. I do miss that because I miss my
That's what I
late.
was gonna say. Like, yeah, that would be a hard sell nowadays. Like, oh, here's a soft core rom no, I'm going fucking you, porn, fuck this.
But you want to know my opinion on that? I feel as though soft core, you do not make money right out the gate, but you have longevity.
There you go. Okay.
For instance, again,
Mm.
this is not going to be very popular with me to explain it this way. I feel like Playboy, it's the girl you can't really have, but you want, and that you're always watching from across the street. Then there's
Really well put. Yeah.
then there's Penthouse. You might be able to go out with her,
But she's still high class and very
but you're not sure how to ask her out. She's just you might get more. And
true.
then the girl from Hustler,
Yep.
she's a sure thing. And again, like I'm not saying that you have to like
No,
in a derogatory way.
not
That's
at
how I
all.
break down. That's how I break down.
That was the vibe.
Kind of,
That's
yeah.
just how the vibe was with them. I still could never imagine sleeping with a Playboy girl. Like
But
that, the
that's the
aura, the
whole
vibe, that's what they came off as. And yeah, not saying anything bad, but the hustler girls, it's like, all right, this is my speed. I can buy her a drink. I can make this happen.
right. And it's a bigger probability with that one
Yes,
because you're seeing everything, right? And I
literally.
feel
That was the whole joke back in the day. Like, oh, there's her organs. Okay.
yeah,
I
I
remember the magazine shoots, the videos. Yeah.
Playboy had a lot, Penthouse too, had good articles. They had great jokes. You had to really
The
be
back of the
educated.
centerfold.
Yes, you
There were
had to be
some good fucking jokes.
kind of educated. So I do think that the guys that were fans of me then are always going to be fans because they do
Yeah.
know how to use their imagination. That's what I want. I want someone that if I can guide your imagination, I have you. Like you are in my pocket.
Ooh.
I own you because the
Guide the imagination.
most powerful thing anybody has is not a bank
Yeah.
account. It's your imagination. That's why
Hmm.
books are books. I'm going to get a different view of a book reading it. We could read Mary Had a Little Lamb
Yeah.
and get something completely different out of it. That
This is
being
true. They
said,
just they tell you what it looks like, but you still have to build it then.
right.
The character.
Yeah. So I miss that.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a definitely lost art form there.
It is. I mean, it's still around, but again, it's not something that makes money right out the gate. You just have longevity.
Right.
Because those guys they're not will they go look at the other shit? Of course they will. But that
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they're not gonna turn your back on you. They're in it for the
Right.
long haul. If they were there with their money then, they're gonna be there with their money now. And I
True.
don't even mean it to be really about the money. It's just about presence. They're gonna want to see you then. They're gonna want to see you now.
Yeah.
Like even the
I
new
love
promo
that.
shots that I took for Hustlers, it's very old school Playboy, and that was my full intention. My full intention was to be old school Playboy, and the white shirt and the tie,
Oh God, yeah. The
it
blue
brought
tie,
all that.
right?
Yep.
Still have it on my desk. Yeah, it's very I can't even summarize it, but just what it gives off in that picture, 100%. That's like the old school, like you would open up to like a centerfold of that. Absolutely.
Yep.
Just the legs up, the shirt barely covering, the tie, and just
And it wasn't even planned.
really
Yeah. I mean, how I wanted the shoot was planned. But
okay.
that picture,
That photo just
I did have my feet up and but I was looking down. I was talking to the photographer and I looked down for something and it just
just
that was it. That was the shot.
mm.
Yeah, that's one of the few things, and being 100% fucking honest, that's one of the few things I kept from Exotica because it was such just a hot. I wanted to put it on my fridge. I'm like, I think my kid was a little too young to come over and be like, Dad, who's that? That's Leanne. Leave it be. But yeah, that photo is just ooh, fucking 11 out of 10.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for sharing it. Now, so yeah, let's talk about that. So you host Hustlers to Housewives, and I just recently listened to Shawn Michaels, not the wrestler. If it was the wrestler, I would have been mad you didn't call me. Brittany Andrews, who honestly, I found that in your catalog and I listened right away. She was one of my like top fives back in the day.
She's
And I was
so
like,
nice, so fucking smart. Oh my God, is she smart?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's one of the
Love her to
hardest.
death.
Yep, she's one of the hardest working women in the industry.
Mm. So I mean, if you want to slide her number, I'm not going to be mad. I mean, so for you, so what gave you like what popped in your head to come up with the idea like of going back and interviewing stars of the 90s and stars from our heyday and just be like, I want to talk to them and because Shawn Michaels, super fucking educated guy. The way he talks and his stories just very, very what's the word? Eloquent?
Yeah,
Adequate?
yeah, he
Yeah.
is eloquent. Yeah, with
He
words.
talks very well. I was like, wow, Shawn Michaels. Okay.
Uh, it originally came up kind of as a joke, but not. People tell me that I tell really good stories about the industry, especially back in my
Mm-hmm.
day. And I've had such a good time with all of these people from back in the day. I do kind of want to know what they're doing now, even if they're still
Right.
doing it. But at the same time, it's nice to reminisce because it was so very different.
Oh,
And it's good for people
exactly.
to know if you were back there, it's good to be like, oh yeah, remember that? Fuck yeah. And if you don't know, it's good for you to be like, oh shit, wow, that was very different than what it is today. And
Oh,
not
yeah.
not that you have to compare, but there's a huge
No.
comparison. And I think that the people who were popular back in the day and who carried themselves over to be popular now, there's something to
Yeah,
say about that. There's something to say about that.
absolutely.
So they deserve it. They deserve all the accolades.
Hmm.
They deserve to listen to everything from start to finish.
Yeah,
And people should take notes.
they fucking should, especially when people are like, how do I have a long career? You listen to these people and fucking, like you said, take notes.
Yep.
Man. So now clearly you're very bold, you're very unapologetic, but in a good way, in a very good way. But what's something about Leanne that people don't expect when they meet you?
You know, some people don't expect me to be nice because I come off,
Really?
yeah, because I'm
I mean, you
so
come off very
sarcastic.
strong. Yeah.
Thank you. I am going to say
In
thank
a
you.
good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that, I think you have to warrant asshole behavior from me, and my sarcasm
Fair.
can sometimes hurt someone's feelings, but
Oh, but I love your sarcasm. That's definitely something I picked up on you. I'm like, this girl's got sarcasm. Okay, we're gonna get along fine.
yeah, I think people would not guess that. Well, so many people, if you don't know me and you see me from across the room talking to people, you would
Mhm.
never guess that I'm into women because the way I flirt with men.
The fact that you put that out there that way, that's very true.
When you see me
When you
around,
said my ex-wife of 10 years, I'm like, what?
yeah.
I was surprised. I'm like, all right. I did not think that was coming from you.
So I think that people, I I I do well flirting, and I'm
Hmm.
comfortable. That doesn't mean that I want to sleep with either men or a woman that I'm
Very true.
flirting with.
But your
So
flirt game is strong with this one.
yeah, I'm pretty good.
Pretty
I
good.
got yeah, I got good game with that.
There you go.
Because it's witty. It's wit that comes out. And I
Yeah.
don't think that people would think that I am probably as compassionate
Oh, okay.
as I am,
Got
because
the
I'm
feels.
not soft, right? But
No,
once you get through the barbed wire and the stone, I am. I have a soft
I
spot
love that.
for certain things. I
Right.
just don't feel that I need to be soft out the gate.
I like that.
Nobody, I don't think people deserve that. Not even if you're the nicest
No, it
person in
should
the
be
world. No
something
one,
earned.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think mostly that, because I've walked away and then later on people tell me like, oh, I didn't think you were going to be so nice. I thought you were going to be kind of snobby. I'm like, really? Snobby is
Eh,
definitely not something I would describe me as, but
no, no, fuck no.
I think I'm pretty
It's
down to earth.
yeah. And see, I get that a lot to where like I'm very silly, I'm very non-serious. That's just who I am. But on the flip side, I've been told very intense lover.
I could see
Like
that in
just
you.
the passion. And
I could
because
see
I'm
that
a
in you.
I'm a silly queer fuck, like yeah, people don't expect that. But if it's like you and me one on one, like I can give a very intense, connected experience.
Yeah.
But on
Yeah.
paper, yeah, you wouldn't get that from me offhand. I don't think.
No, I don't. I'm very surface at
Yeah.
first till I get to really get a feel or a vibe that you deserve to go, no pun intended with this, a little deeper.
No, no, you have to earn it. You have to be deeper worthy.
Yes, you have to earn to be able to go deep in me.
Yeah, exactly. Big same. I feel that.
Yep.
So tell me, so now I have to ask, of course. So what's coming up for you? Like any big guest? Where's the show going? I think XBiz is this weekend, is that right? And
Yeah,
I did not go.
I'm not doing XBiz and I
No.
don't.
Shout out to our peeps that are there. Good
Yep.
luck.
I honestly don't see me going to the one in Minneapolis. Although if something comes up and it happens that I go, awesome.
Hey, fuck yeah.
But
I
I
got a spare bed. We can split a room.
wait. I do. I will be in Jersey. I love Jersey.
I'm trying so hard. You have talked it up so much. You have been like the biggest Jersey fan I've talked to.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you know what?
I'm trying.
You can share a room. You can come share a
Yeah.
room for Jersey.
Well,
As
even
long as
during Slut Madness, we're talking with Emma about it and Moonshine. Like, girls, come on.
yeah, it's Jersey's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I want to the show is going in a good direction because it's getting a
Yeah.
little bit of everybody from the industry, and I do like that.
Yes. Your
I'm not just
catalog, it's not just like one type of person. You have the gambit, like the gallery of rogues, you could say almost. Yeah.
from authors to creators.
Right.
Yeah, and I like that because I think that everybody that is in this industry or even a branch, even if it's a tiny branch off of the industry, they all have stories. They all, whether fun or not,
Yeah.
it's
Some can be emotional, but yeah, it's mostly fun, silly fucking stories.
and sometimes those people don't really get to talk about it that often.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be able to give them a place to come and talk to about all of this and even some
Right.
things that they haven't even been able to say or people that don't things that people don't know. And I somebody wrote me an email and told me that it's great because I humanize the whole industry with certain people.
Yeah. You very much do with the way you host your guests. It's very, yeah, the stories and tales, it's humanizing, is a good way to put it.
And we're all humans. Just
Yeah.
because that's what you do for work doesn't
Right.
mean that's
I mean,
who
sex
you
is
are deep
fun,
down.
but
Right. Yep.
yeah. And like, it's amazing actually hearing like their stories or like tales of their past where it's not just like, well, yeah, we've had a lot of good sex and slept with a lot of hot people, but here's some actual stories of just my life. It's like, yeah, it makes them very much more human in that aspect.
And you admire them more.
Yeah, you have a better connection.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Like a lot of people can then relate, like, hey, Sean went through this. Fuck. Okay. Or, Tara Patrick, she tells the story. It's like, I can relate to them now more. Okay.
Yeah. The relatable thing is key because really on some level, all of us can relate to something with one another.
Yeah.
All of us.
See?
So it's not just and what I love is my guests don't ever think that they're above anyone.
No, I have yet to hear like one of your stories or have one of your guests to where it's like, oh, fuck, they still think they're on this pedestal. It's like, no, no, everyone's very real.
Yeah.
No one's like snotty or I
I,
guess I'll
I
do
will
this fucking interview. And that's my
right.
fear is coming across that someday. Like, fuck, I don't know what I would do.
I would put that person in fucking check so quick and post that shit right away. Do not.
Really?
Oh, 100%. If somebody had to
Oh, I'm too much of
do,
a pacifist. I think I would absolutely just like rush through and then just say,
no.
oh, technical difficulties. It didn't record. Sorry, we're good.
No, so my video editor tells me all the time that there's different levels of my okay. He said a lot of times he goes,
Oh, that's your tell.
yeah. He said a lot of
Oh,
times I'll hear a certain tone. He goes, even if I'm not watching it, I'll hear it and got to go over and look. And he said that it's a judgy but not judgy,
okay.
but judgy. It's still not judgy. Okay. Like, okay. If someone
All
were
right.
to, so now you know because you've listened to the show, so you know my.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know what to say and be like,
Okay.
oh, okay, I did not see that coming.
Okay.
So with that, if somebody were to come across and put it, make me feel or make it seem as though they think who the fuck they are, honey,
Mhm.
let me stand at the top of the fucking stairs and kick you in the back so you fall all the way down. I want you to hit every fucking stair on the way down because
Yep.
nobody is above anybody. Like nobody's better than me, but when I walk
No.
into the room, I'm no better than anyone else.
There you go. See?
So that I would not, and I would put that shit on blast. That would be the very first thing I said. And I would put it in the description. So listen, I used to think blah 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 about this person, but now they think who the fuck they are. I 100% would because I just don't think that anybody needs to have any kind of fucking attitude with
Yeah.
this. Everybody fucks. Some people look great doing it, some people don't. Some people can sell it, some people cannot. It's it comes down to that. Like, don't think you're better than everybody, and maybe you'll rise.
I love that. There you go. I just gotta write down all the little like quotes you've given. I'm like, fuck, okay. Leanne again is still my favorite. Leanne again.
Yeah, getting to know Leanne again. I'll
Oh.
I'll write down little things and put them around my house. Like I have one that I just put up the other night. It was to do powerful things, you have to make powerful moves
Hmm. See, I love that.
because it's true in so many different aspects of my life right
Yeah.
now. Like I
See?
gotta take control and be powerful in this if I want to do that.
You just gotta get like that can be your next thing. It's just like a little book, like a coffee table book collection of Leanne's insert word. I can't even think of one because they're so good. But fuck. Well, shit. Well, my God. I mean, I love talking to you as it is. We'll just text back, hey, what's up? And I love checking in with you. I love talking with you. I know we have stuff we're trying to make happen down the road. So,
We will.
yeah,
We will
I know
definitely.
we still have some wheels turning on the one thing, the game.
Hmm.
I was going to reach out. So, I had Diana Lauren on, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Speaking of like memory lane, like talking about Vivid Girls back in the day in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
I
was so
remember.
awesome. But yeah,
I
I even
remember.
told her, I'm like, we might be doing like a game sometime. She's like, oh, I'm in. Just let me know. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So we're building this mystery roster for this mystery game. Well, it's not really a mystery roster. It's you, me, possibly Diana Lauren, but possibly other people that'll be the mystery.
But maybe I can ask somebody like Nikki Dial,
Yeah.
uh, you know, old school Vivid Girls.
Right. Yeah. I know Diana talked on the podcast about doing like almost, you know, how like reality shows in MTV, they do like the reunion episodes, like, oh, whatever, it was like 10 years of the Jersey Shore or something, probably way longer, but you get what I mean. But
Yep.
doing something like that with like film stars, but then they can also film like reconnections or reunions. I was like, fuck, I would because she was listed off like Christy Canyon. I was like, fuck yes, Christy's amazing. Oh my
Christy's
God.
awesome. You know, that's somebody I could hit up and see if she'll come on game night.
Yeah,
Especially
she's
if
what,
especially if Lauren does it.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that she would.
Yeah, Christy Canyon is absolutely one of my OG forever like crushes. And I see they go to Exotica and I'm like, fuck. But I just don't think the schedule lines up because that's when I would absolutely be like, you were like my first porn crush. Like, I need to interview you and just fanboy out and all that. I did try Jenna Hayes. She doesn't do interviews anymore, unfortunately, because that was another one of my 90s. Her and I'm on the spot now, so I can't think. Fuck. Chasey Lane.
Oh wow. Yeah. Blast
Yeah,
from
because
the past.
Diana was starting to talk about her. I'm like, oh fuck, you know Chasey Lane. Of course you do, because Vivid. I was like, fuck. I actually have one of Chasey Lane's DVDs still in my fucking closet here that I will still absolutely watch every now and then. And I'm like, it's really bad setup. Like the fucking showers like plywood painted and you can see it moving and stuff, but it's still just sidetracks. Oh yes, but of course it would be reminiscent if I didn't say for all the slutties listening, the boys, girls, theys, thems, where they can find you, where they can find hustlers and housewives. So please, by all means, share all the places to find your goodies.
To find me on Instagram and Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it these
I
days.
know.
It's at Hustlers, the number 2 and Wives. To listen to the podcast, it's on every platform. You can, wherever you have your favorite platform. Also the website, hustlerstohousewives.com. You can hear it there. Loyalfans.com, Leigh Steele.
Oh, okay.
And soon I'll be on Post 925.
Post 925. That sounds interesting. Like we should talk about that sometime soon, I believe.
I think we should, and maybe we'll talk about it when you come on my podcast and me interview you.
I know, Memorial Day. We're gonna be eating hot dogs, fucking drinking. Well, I'll find a non-alcoholic American beer, and we can be like, "Woo, America!"
I'm not a drinker either, so
I know.
But I'll smoke a joint toward the end of the interview.
Fuck yeah, we'll make it happen.
Here we go.
Well, Leanne, my slut muffin, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for your time. And yes, we will be talking soon. So slutties, boys, girls, theys, them, stay tuned for so much more.
Thank you for having me.
What did I tell you? My God, my bestie, my girl, Leanne, I love you, love you. Oh, we would make cute babies, even though none of us are having babies. We would make cute babies, but we're not having babies. We're having breakfast and sluttery. That's it. But of course, my slutties, thank you. Thank you so much for sliding on in this week. Our time has come to an end this evening. Yes, yes, yes. It's time to clean up, tidy up, get your things. Please make sure you have all your things. I love you, but I hate when you come here and you leave your favorite dildo, your plug. Come on, we're better than that. We're organized. Yes, yes, yes. So please hydrate. Text me when you get home. And of course, every week, you know this is our light on for everybody. This is our call to arms. Please remember, pleasure is personal, consent is sexy, and curiosity keeps it fun. Stay safe and stay slutty. Love ya.
No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut. No need to knock, the door's unlocked. Come on in, let's have some fun. We'll make it hot, won't wanna stop. Slide on into Suburban Slut.